Good morning, Nesties. It's Netta from Netta's Nest. How's everybody doing? Just wanted to stop by and just talk about these berries. So right now, I presently have strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. Yeah. And the strawberries, they haven't been doing too much, but they're here. And hopefully next year I'll have a better. Um, haven't really had much action with the other berries, but this is their first year on the nest, and I'm just glad to have just a note that they are gonna have some production. Oh, I forgot, and I got a mulberry tree. And just to see what's going on, I have learned that with my strawberries, right now I have ever-bearing strawberries, and they grow small. They're not the sweetest, but it's the first year that they've actually given me some berries. Well, this is only my only first full year of gardening. So they've been giving berries. They're not sweet. I've been getting no bigger than the tip of my thumb. Well, the knuckle of my thumb, the size of the strawberries. Yeah, they taste pretty mediocre, but like I say, it's the first year and I'm excited about that. So I've learned that there are ever-bearing strawberries and there are June-bearing strawberries, and there are pros and cons with these berries. So, you know, obviously by the name, June-bearing strawberries, that they bear in June, and they only give you a prolific harvest for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then they just kind of go dormant. They say if you get the Juneberry strawberries, to let them take 2 years to bear berries. The first year, nip all the tops on them, and then the second year, let them grow. But the pros with it, that they're pretty prolific at that short span of time. They're a bigger berry. I read also that the June bearing berries are usually the berries that have that are chocolate covered berries. Those really big berries, and that's my goal. I want some big berries. And what else about the June bearing berries? That you get a rest from them, so they're not just constantly bearing fruit like ever-bearing berries. And ever-bearing berries, obviously, just what they say, they bear berries all the time, but I've learned that they're a smaller berry, not as sweet, because June-bearing berries, they say you get the taste, you get the pop, you get the, they're big, they come in great quantities when you get them. So, but ever-bearing berries is what I have now. And they just give you a berry here, a berry there, every now and then. Moths love to live in them. The greenish of it. But anyhow, I'm trying to grow. I'm not trying. I'm gonna keep my ever-bearing berries that I have. I think on the 1, 2, 3, 4, on the 5th tier, I'm gonna order June-bearing berries, and just have June-bearing berries on that tier. Probably 2 tiers, I'll do that. And also, I put my name on a list at a place over in Plant City that have a strawberry by the name of Brilliance. That is a actual Florida berry. I'm looking for a June-bearing berry that's just in Florida also, so that I can have a more abundant crop and a berry that's made for Florida. So those are some things that I have in the pipeline for my strawberries. And I'm going to keep my terracotta green stock just for strawberries. But right now I do have some onion in there, some carrots, and I threw some tomatoes down there. There's a couple broccoli in there. There's the pineapple will stay in there. But that tower is going to be dedicated to strawberries. So hopefully in October, they told me, is when they will restock on the Brilliant strawberry, and I'll be able to buy those strawberries, and I'm going to buy probably about a dozen of them and get them over here in my green stock. And I may end up purchasing another green stock. To get off topic, I've been checking the green stock website, and I want to stay at least a little color coordinated. I want another terracotta green stock, and I want another chocolate brown green stock. They had pink, and they had the basket weave and all that stuff, but I'm not interested in in those particular ones because I just don't want all that. I just want a little bit of color coordination. I got this already chaotic in my nest. So anyhow, back to the strawberries. That's the plan, that to get some more strawberries. October, I'll buy more strawberries, and October I buy more strawberries, and I have plans to find me some June bearing strawberries. So strawberries here in Florida, a good season to grow them is right along with everything else. So we have our growing season, our really productive growing season from September until February. That's when we get all of our goods in. We do have a strawberry festival here in Florida, and it's usually in February, and it has passed. I was talking to, I was in Bayou Sugar's live the other day, and they're getting ready for their strawberry festival, and I think Texas Strawberry Festival is coming up. We've already had ours. So I am going to be tracking the different types of strawberries that I want to grow here, because my plan here in my nest is that I want berries, strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries. And I know we have a blueberry festival coming up also, and I need to start tracking that. It's going to be up in Brooksville, and I definitely want to attend that blueberry festival. I missed the strawberry festival. I haven't been in a couple years, but I definitely want to get to the blueberry festival. So, and that's enough about my strawberries. My strawberries are going to town. My blueberries are all in my grow bags. What am I digging at? I can't dig at my skin no more, y'all. The older I get, the worse it is for my skin to heal. So anyhow, I do have my blueberries, and I did buy a pink lemonade blueberry, and it was full of blueberries when I bought it, and every one of them have fallen off. So I have at least 3 varieties of blueberries. I did that on purpose because they say you have to have different varieties of blueberries for them to grow. So I have the different blueberries. I have and I don't remember what they all call. I remember you guys were with me when I found the two from Walmart that were almost like a bare root, and I put them in one container by themselves, and they're alive, they're doing well, there's nothing. And then there are the other blueberries that were already established here. 2 plants have blueberries on them, and then there's a bare root one that I bought from somebody off Etsy, and it's doing fine. I had another one, but that one died. So that's that with the blueberry. So I have 1, 2, 3, probably about 5 or 6 blueberry bushes that I can count from here. And then I also have blackberries, and my blackberries are doing remarkable since I clipped them, and they're beautiful, they're green, they're bushing out, so I had to cut them back. But I need to do a little bit more research on all the clippings that I did. I kept the clippings, I put them in water, and all the knobs that were on the blueberries, they're growing greenery, but there are no roots on them. So I need to figure out how to get blackberries, how to get these blackberries started and rooted and get them back into the ground. Now they say blackberries grow wild, they come out the bucket, they attach to everything, but I can't even get these little pieces to grow roots for me. So I am really curious on how I'm going to do that, so that if I do that, that would give me like 5 extra blackberry plants that I can have over here in my berry lane. And so that's for the blackberries, and we'll get up and I'll show you all of it, and then that'll be quick because this Berrytales is not going to be long. And then I have my mulberry bush, and I bought that mulberry bush on sale at Walmart last year. Whatever I bought it from, it's like $7. It was like one little sprig of some little crazy sprigs. I had it way over here in the corner in the yard, and so it was looking crazy. So something told me to just cut it and cut all that dead stuff off that, and I tried to root all the trimmings that I cut, and that was a failure. And it is like blowing out I don't think this is going to be its permanent home where it is because it's right up under the mango tree. I don't want this mulberry bush getting too tall, but I think I'm going to have to put it out here on this mound where my canterbury tree was, the tree that we chopped down. Not canterbury, whatever. So my berries are blooming out remarkably. I'm not going to get anything worthwhile this year, but I can only imagine next season we're going to be busted with berries, and it's going to be so exciting. So let me take you over here. I'm going to show you my clippings of my berries, and then I'll take you through the berries, and then we'll just go from there. Let me get this on 6 because you'll get a better view. So all these clippings right here is from some of my blackberries. Nugget, what are you doing? So, but if you look in there, so these are all the clippings. Let me pull this out. See all the little buds are growing leaves in there, but nothing's growing any root. So I'm going to do, they've been in here for 2 weeks now, and I'm going to leave them in there, and I'm going to see if I'm going to ever get roots on them, because I really want all of these to turn into more berry trees, but they have leaves on them. I gotta change that water again. Keep the water changed, or I'm gonna be loaded with mosquitoes. Clippings. That's what they're called, clippings. And I put them all in there, and as you see, you got foliage. It's growing because there was nothing on them. Put it back over here. Let's let it sit right there. I gotta get all that drying some moringa leaves out. My granny and my auntie. Yeah, but that's those. So let's go over here to my terracotta green stock where I house most of my strawberries that I have, and they're pretty. They're growing. Here's this one. I have flowers, and I probably get a berry a day. This right here looked like this. But now it looks like this. And I have this one. And this one here. And that's just to add. That's my onion. So I get berries. I cut them. If they look all deformed, I cut them off and throw them out there in the yard. And I have this one. So here we are here. I mean, we're getting berries. There's no doubt. Somebody's in here eating, of course. I really cut this one back because it was throwing off some funky looking berries. And I just cut it off. And I cut this one back and letting this one grow back. This one's doing well. And they were all diseased looking and everything. So I was like, okay, I don't really want to see y'all looking like this. This one's coming back good. Got a berry here. And I be finding snails and slugs way up here, y'all. There's another berry. So you start off here with these little flowers. The flower opens and gets fertilized by whomever, and then you get this. And then you get this. So pretty much, that's how we're also. We have some more down here. So this one's got a whole little branch of berries growing out. But I tell you, when they start looking deformed, as a teeny tiny one, I throw them right out. So that's as far as my strawberries, and those were over here, a lot of them. So this tower, there go the bees, will be full of berries. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 7 tier. And I think on this 5th one down here is where I'm going to put my everberries. And I think it's about 6 pockets, and we'll go from there. Here's the neighbor's dog. I'm going to just pause. I cannot stand this dog. Oh, he shut up. So here is my pink lemonade blueberry. I don't know what that's all about. I hear people talk about it. I've never had it before. And it still have some there you go. And then there's a berry there. But it was full when I bought it. Anyhow, these are the 2 that I got from the store. It's alive. It's alive. Next year I'll expect more. This one's still growing and it's alive. I do put Epsom salt on my on my blueberries. You know they like that crazy soil. So when I do fertilize, I put Epsom salt on them, and that seems to do them right well. But I have berries. So something happened and something worked. I need some gloves on. I don't like touching through here with no gloves on. And there's a berry down there. So we have berries. Well, not a lot, but there are definitely some. I forgot about this watermelon that was here, or cantaloupe, or whatever it is. So even though you can't really see my berry in here because it's green beans in here, but there is a blackberry in here. 2 little blackberries on it. And here's some more blueberries. So we have berries, guys. How big they're gonna get, I don't know. There's another patch there. And it looks pretty healthy. When they start getting all light skin, I do put I already fertilized, so I really need to go to the store and get me some more Epsom salt to put on it. So that's for, and here's my mulberry tree. Oh, sorry about that light, guys. Let me come over here. So it's looking good. There's the Cuban gardener here. She lives in Orlando and she records, and she have a very beautiful little mulberry tree, and she says she's gonna sell it. I'm really interested in contacting her and to see if I can buy her mulberry tree, and so that I can have 2 of them. We grew up eating mulberries as kids. My grandma had a mulberry tree, my auntie had a mulberry tree, and that was just the thing, mulberries and plums. So yeah, so I cut this back to probably about right here, and it just bushed out and it's growing. This is not going to be a good spot for it. It's going to need more room. So I'm going to end up moving this mulberry bush eventually. I had my snapdragons in here with this one long stem. This is newer to the nest. I put my I took out the snapdragons because I need for this to grow. I think that's a green pepper down there. And so here are these that I cut back. 1, 2, 3. They were so wiry and all over the place. But now, since I've cut them back, look at them. They're growing, they're healthy, they're sprawling out. This definitely wasn't this long, but it is now. There were some berries. There they go. They're hiding. So that is that for my Berrytales. They're doing well. I'm excited. I can't wait to at least taste one blackberry. But even if I don't get any blackberries today or this season, definitely next year, I'm going to cut them back again so they'll get even thicker. I'm going to get me some tea. I already have a tea post and put on each side, and then a counter panel so that I can keep these bad boys at bay. I only want them probably about no more than 5 foot. I don't want them touching the mango tree. But that's it. And I don't know all the varieties. This variety says a Navajo thornless blackberry, and I think that's what all of these are. At least I know what these 3 are. I don't recall what this one is, and I don't know what these two are. So I guess I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blackberries because I love blackberries, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blueberries and a plethora of strawberries. So I'll probably be eating. This one looks is going to turn out pretty healthy, and we'll see what it tastes like. And I don't know what that little red bug is. So I'll keep these cleaned up. And if you have any tales for me regarding these strawberries, let me know so that we can get them growing. That's a piece. I don't want you in there. That'll make a comeback. I think the one that was over here kicked the bucket. See, when I say they grow all crazy and deformed because somebody eating on them. Oh, there's another one. I'm waiting for them to vine out so I can get it over here. I know they crawl and I know they multiply. That's how I got so many of them. Oh, this one made a comeback big time. This one was just almost bit the dust. It's come back. Let's get this broccoli out of here. I got all kind of messy I have to get out. Onions are stunted. I don't think they're going to do anything else. Let me see this one. No, so far so good. I saw that Ursula on Harvey. She's from New Orleans. I love everybody that accent from New Orleans. Harvey's gardener. She grew her strawberries from seed. I was floored when I saw that. I had never seen a strawberry from seed. I tried to seed some. It didn't work. So, oh well. I'll try again. So that's it. That's it for Berrytales. My berries are doing fine. I can't wait to taste my pink lemonade. I don't know why if it's called pink lemonade. I'm looking for pink blueberry. But we'll see. But Berrytales is officially going to be an ongoing saga. I'm just only going to do it like every other week because there's not really much to show you. But my goal is to keep them healthy and definitely want to bring to you when I get to taste my first blueberry. It's always exciting just thinking about the stuff that I can grow. I had no idea that I would be, all right, get your face in there. I had no idea that I would be growing so much stuff and into it, but I know that I fell in love with blackberries from keto. I remember as a little girl, yeah, I know I'm all over the place, but as a little girl, there's across the street up in Safety Harbor, this lady used to grow wild raspberries. And boy, look at here. If you really wanted to have those raspberries, because the thorns on those bad boys were horrible. My granny and my auntie always had mulberry trees, but I didn't know anything about a blackberry until I became an adult and I started doing keto and wanted to start learning more about a low sugar index berry. And that's what led me to blackberries. And I eat them. I'll sit and eat a crate of them. And blueberries, same thing. I did not like blueberries. Yuck. But I found that if they're firm, I do eat them. And now I eat them like grapes. I prefer blueberries over grapes now. But I do have a grape bush. My grape plant is booming with little grapes. So anyhow, that is my tale with Berrytales. So I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on with my berries. Especially, I'm going to be overexcited when I get my orders in for my June bearing berries and the Brilliance, which are a Florida-based strawberry that's been bred to grow here in Florida. And I can't wait to get those so that I can get those in the tower and hopefully get every slot in here covered in berries and have berries just growing everywhere. Anyhow, guys, I thank you for just listening to me just gabber on regarding my Berrytales. I have blueberries, I have strawberries, I have blackberries, I have mulberries. About the only berries that I'm gonna grow. I'm not really into any other berry, and I don't like raspberries. yet. But thank you. Thank you for coming into my home. Thank you for allowing me into your home. And please come again.